of your passed on loved ones or people who are still alive that you might want answers from, just so that we are clear. I want you to understand that any information given here, I do for the highest good of everyone involved. So if something comes up that might be somewhat negative, I won't go there. I'm not that kind of psychic, and I usually don't like. I'm a medical intuitive. So anyway, with that being said, I'm also a shaman. You will know that the drum is the closest thing to the heartbeat. So I would like to start by asking you all to just close your eyes if you feel comfortable. If you don't, that's okay. Sit straight with both of your feet planted on the ground. And I'm a Chinese medical doctor also. So in Chinese medicine, we have something called the feminine channel and the masculine channel. So I'm going to ask all of you to take the tip of your tongue and you're going to place it behind your teeth and your gum line. Okay, so not like in yoga where you put it at the top roof. No, behind the tip of the teeth again and the gum line. So that activates your feminine and your masculine to connect as one. And I will drum for a little bit so we can all become one energetic field before we commence. So close your eyes, everyone. And it is a new moon in Aquarius. I do something called soul retrieval journeys, which are on the back of that sheet. The other side is for you guys to use for questions and answers, because once I start drumming, remember, we all become one. Whatever answer somebody gets, guess what? It's for you, okay? Or it's for your loved one or somebody if you guys don't get to ask me a question. With that being said, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, leaving the tip of your tongue, and just keep inhaling and exhaling. As you hear the sound of this drum, I want you all to go inside your heart, remembering it's a new moon, and as such, this is fertile ground. That means you get to have new beginnings in anything you want. As you inhale, I want you to imagine that you're breathing in any healing energy you might need. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine that you're releasing and letting go of everything that no longer serves you. And with this intention, I ask you all to bring in your loved ones. You are part of an ancestral lineage, and we are here together, not by coincidence. Everyone in this room is meant to be here. Bring forth your ancestral lineage. Father, mother, grandfather, grandmother, and so on. Any loved ones that you want to communicate with. And so we open up the circle in love and gratitude for all who have walked before us and all who will walk in front of us. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me. I was born, can you guys raise your hand if you saw The Sixth Sense, the movie?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, I was that kid, but it's not that scary, okay, guys? It's just, when you don't know anything else, you just can't be scared. So I was born knowing that. I was also born knowing that this is a multiverse. That means that in this life, you're living as this person, but perhaps I will welcome you to maybe think that there's another version of yourself in a parallel universe. And that version of yourself may be doing something that you might want to do or something you don't want to do. So there is, good and bad, two sides of the same coin. Okay? So I want you to think of who those versions of yourself might be. And I am going to kind of wave my hand energetically and see who kind of gets to go first. And by the way, feel free to say, no, I don't want to be read. Okay? You're not here by force. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes?
Of course.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you.
You go first. Speak. sorry?
What is it that I'm speaking on?
So I'm doing live psychic readings on anyone you want to speak to that has passed on, or you want answers from, or they can still be alive. And anything you want to know that it's in the highest good of everybody involved. Sorry, what is your name?
I'm Brett.
Hi, Brett.
Hello.
Go ahead.
So I would speak with my grandmother, Nana, and I would speak with her and make sure she's well and that she is happy with my happiness in life.
Wow, that's fascinating. So is Nana the mother of your mother?
The mother of my father.
That's so. Hear me out. That's fascinating because there's a woman that stands on your mother. Oh, I forgot to say. Sometimes who you want to speak to may not come through. The mother of your mother is here, not the mother of your father's side. And do you want to know why? And I'm sorry we don't know each other, but like on the dad's side, there is a lot more skepticism. I love your skepticism. So your mom's mom is kind of here. So what I think is really interesting, would you entertain me? Okay, same thing, tip of the tongue. And we're going to breathe in together. Ready? On the count of 3. We're going to inhale and exhale. 1. I didn't go to 3 yet. Wait. Okay, tip. Again. One more time. So the way I look at it is that on your father's side, your mom, your grandma, sorry, I keep saying your mom because she feels very much like your mom, right? She very much kind of like feels she was your mom and she raised you. But on your mom's side, that grandma is much more powerful and she's more concerned. And I'm gonna just speak freely and you could tell me to stop. So highly entertained by your skepticism, okay?
Like her skepticism?
Sorry, your skepticism.
I have no skepticism.
So hear me out.
Okay.
The way I say it is when someone has passed on and you want to speak to them and they're not here, it's kind of like they're on vacation. It's not that they don't want to speak to you or that they're no longer around, because we do reincarnate. I don't know if you guys know this, in Egypt,
So
the pyramids.
Yeah,
The pyramids
of course.
were built for rebirth.
Of course.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm gonna ask you, I'm speaking to him and I need his energy only. Okay, so what is really important for you to know is that your mom, grandma, on your mom's side is very much wanting to take care of you better. Okay, so what that means is I can only make a recommendation. So what I'm hearing is that it would be wonderful if you kind of use her guidance like a guardian angel. Does that make sense? Okay. Whereas on your dad's side, and I just, what was the disconnect between you and your father? Can you tell me a little? I'm clairaudient, so if you say something, then I can grab that thread.
Yeah, certainly. My father lost confidence in me.
Because there's that disconnect.
And so part of my life's journey has been learning how to have the confidence in myself, even though my father doesn't have the confidence in me.
And where are you in that journey today that I may help you with?
I mean, I think I'm totally fine with it.
Okay.
But it's interesting because I always speak with my father's mother, and my mother's mother has come up in my dreams lately.
See? Because
So I've
she's
been
here.
tapping into their lineage.
So thank you, first of all, for validating that, because she's so cute. She's like such a mama to you, mom's mom. Also, dad's mom was also your mom. You're filled with these women. And because we don't know each other, I feel a little bit shy about what I want to tell you. But if you give me the green light, I'll say it.
Yeah, green light. And I grew up with both of them, so
They want a special person in your life, a love relationship. How's that going?
yeah, I mean, I choose to not go that route right now.
Yeah, I know. And so not my opinion. I'm just an instrument. Get a girlfriend, get a mate. I don't care what you get, but they really want to see you happy. They want to see you in love. Okay, so if you could um, entertain the thought of I'm not I'm not gonna go and be in a relationship because I'm not there yet, Gloria, but I'll listen. Because you said that if I just ask my grandma, my mom's side, I repeat, and I love that you said she's been coming to your dreams. Of course she has. She keeps trying to get your attention. I would say that she must definitely be a water sign if we were to look at astrology. If she's not, then she was raised around water or something like this.
I don't actually know her birthday
Um,
offhand. Yeah, she passed when I was 14, 15. Yeah.
and what about your dad's mom?
My dad's mother is, I'm going to say, April 7th or April 17th.
I mean, when did she
April 7th.
pass?
Oh, she passed about 5 years ago.
Because on your dad's side, they're and it's by no fault of yours or anything, but they're very disconnected people.
Oh, yeah, no,
You know, they're very. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say that way, but they're kind of like. She stands there and she's like this, and again, it's not that she's not wanting to help, but she's like this. Whereas your other grandma's like, my baby, you know. So the best thing I can say to you is that whether something is bad or good, we always look at what's given it for us. And I really, really want you to applaud yourself for the confidence you have given yourself. I'm gonna throw this into Chinese medicine. In Chinese medicine, the most important qi birthing point is right here. So I'm gonna ask you, that's funny, to take sesame oil and just put sesame oil and massage it. Did you kind of get the point? So where your toes are below there, just massage in there. Google kidney 1 point.
When I was younger, I would give my mother, or my grandmother, massages, and she always loved the ball of her feet.
Oh my God, it makes me want to cry because
Yeah.
she's the one that's giving me that guidance, not me. And I was like, she doesn't know about Chinese medicine. But that's very cool.
Love it.
Thank you for letting me be of service,
Thank
and
you
I
for
hope that
being
helps.
here. That was wonderful. Thank you.
You know, I'm throwing you in there too, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, what's your name?
Maxine.
Hi, Maxine.
Hi. Yeah, I have a question for my mother, but I don't know if it's a question or just a statement. Like, it's been a while, like 13 years or something, that she passed away, and she was in the hospital in ICU
Right.
for like, we'll just say over a month, and it completely freaked me out. I didn't want her to die, and I couldn't even like imagine her gone. So what I did was I didn't go and see her at all, and I feel like she died alone, and I feel like I don't know, like, did she forgive me, or how can I forgive myself for that, because we were really close,
When she passed, there was something going on in her esophagus. Are you aware of that by any chance?
Well, they had a tube down her throat because, yeah, totally. It makes complete sense that you would say that because I knew that once they put the tube in her throat, it was all over, and I didn't think she needed to have a tube, but I didn't go and fight for her, and that's just the worst part.
No, it's not. Because, so we beings are really multiverse beings, and everything happens exactly the way it's meant to. So if anything that you take away tonight, Maxine, just for the rest of your life, if something good or bad happens, whatever happens in your life, and ask yourself, was this meant to happen? The answer is hell yeah, because it happened. That's how you know. So in this matrix, in this
Yeah.
4D world,
Yeah.
something happens because it's supposed to, not bad or not good. So she does show me there's something in the esophagus, but it had nothing to do with the tube. And I did not think with the tube, whatever they put down her esophagus, I did not think it was gonna be this like hard for me to do this. By the way, everyone, I do this privately. Like I work concierge plan with private people, so this is the first time I'm doing this live in front of people. Okay, so this is very challenging because I'm like, can I say that in front of everyone? So she was extremely gassy.
Okay. There
Do you
go.
know that?
I mean, no, but I mean, I wasn't in the hospital at the end, so I have no idea how it was
She,
going.
because she keeps burping
Uh-huh.
and she keeps farting. I'm like, oh God, I'm so embarrassed to say
Well,
that,
maybe
but.
it's good that maybe it's good that I'm just joking.
Sorry, say it again.
Oh, maybe it's good I didn't go then. No, I'm just kidding. I would have rather been with her.
No, that's hysterical. And by the way, very much, like when we were reading him, your mom, so people stand on either the masculine, right side, or the feminine, left side.
Yeah.
And your mom stands on your masculine.
Oh, is she okay?
Was she a single mom?
No. But
Was she the of the family?
They were pretty equal, but she was pretty strong. I mean, my dad was like a commander in the Coast Guard, so he was definitely
No,
very
she was the masculine.
But he let
No, and
her-
I'm not saying that makes them
he
any
let
less
her,
masculine.
yeah, have
But
the
she
role.
kind of guided everything along the way. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
She was a very strong woman, is my way of
That's good
saying
to
it,
know.
because she stands by her masculine side.
Okay, that's
It's-
good to know.
Yeah, and so I don't know her personality type, but I think it's really fascinating that she's like, what is she talking about? What did she mean?
Yeah.
She had that kind of personality,
Yeah.
like, oh, that was nothing.
Like, don't
Is she
worry
kidding me?
about that. Yeah.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like, she did not say she kidding me. I said that.
No,
but
but it's just like, yeah.
she was like, oh, that's nothing. It wasn't anything.
Okay.
But very much, if I could share anything with you, I would highly recommend that every time before you go to bed, that's funny. You're funny. So you're like a get it done kind of person. Because I was like, how long are we gonna do this? 3 months, 5 years? You go like 3 nights. For the next 3 nights, Gloria. I'm like, okay. For the next 3 nights, just write a little. It doesn't have. Don't get crazy. I'm not asking you to write a book.
Yeah.
A quick, not even a paragraph, maybe 2 sentences
Yeah.
of why you were grateful for her.
Okay.
And I repeat, because you can get crazy with this assignment.
Yeah.
You know, you'll be like, oh,
Differences.
you know.
Yeah.
So, and I know you, and I'm not calling you crazy. I'm just saying that you like to get things quite well done. So just
Yeah.
please write like 2, maybe 3 sentences
Yeah.
for the next 3 nights
Sure.
of why I'm grateful to you, Mom, for this, as if she were in the room having a conversation with you. And
I will do that.
that's going to help you to stop over worrying so much.
Okay.
Do you
Thank
know that about yourself? You're like,
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean,
Overworrying
when,
these
you know,
things.
you're 13 years later, and it still brings tears to my eyes. So I'm pretty sure I'm still like very in that moment, and I haven't been able to get myself above that moment very easily. But I like that idea of writing to her, and so then you connected with her, right? So she'll know I'm going to do that.
oh, she's here.
Right.
I guess I should explain this. You know, I'm in LA because I was kind of offered a reality TV show that I kind of turned down, and they said Crossing Over with John Edwards, Long Island Medium, Hollywood Medium, and what was the other one? Whatever. But I don't watch TV, so I was like, who? So they're like YouTube, and when I saw this, I was like, oh God, I will never. We telepathic people, multiverse people are very different. So I will never be able to be like that wonderful John Edward dude who goes, I hear M. Michael? No. What I see more is you. How's this going to benefit your life? Because you're here now. Okay? And I say that with absolute no disrespect to your mama because she's with you. She walks with you and she really is on your masculine side.
Yeah.
So 3 nights and she literally, it's like, what's she talking about? She was in there. I'm fine. I'm like, I know you're fine, but she wants to know that you're fine.
Yeah.
So, to her, that's like the least of the questions you should be asking. The more the questions is the over worry, the overthinking. 3 nights of like being in gratitude to let it go, so that you can continue your beautiful life. Because I know you know this, but you're also highly psychic. Are you aware of that?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
A little bit, and I'm definitely like the emo. I definitely can like tap into. I have to like. Sometimes people think I'm really cold, and that's only because I can instantly like really connect with people when I want to. People go, "Oh my God, I can't believe I tell you, connect with you. You know so much about me already." But I know that part of me, like the emotionally connection. But maybe psychic a little too. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you yes,
Thank you.
but I'm gonna flip that around for you if I may. I don't want you to leave this room
Yeah.
without going, oh, wait a second. So when you said people meet you,
Yeah.
we multiverse beings, we tend to have a little bit of a stigma because we
Yeah.
give so much of ourselves, so we kind of
Yeah.
have to work on creating boundaries.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So what happens is when somebody encounters you, they go, oh, is she judging me?
Yeah.
And most likely you are, let's face it. But it's okay.
Yeah.
Because you can see. So don't call it
Yeah.
like, I have a daughter. My daughter used to be like, one day she said something kind of mean when she was like 4 years old.
Yeah.
About somebody, and I go, honey, don't judge that person. And she turns around and she goes, I'm not judging, Mom. I'm merely observing. So I want you to merely observe
Yeah.
without judging. Okay?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then, but please work on boundaries.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Is sometimes I have too many boundaries. Either people realize that I'm a really warm person, or they think I'm really cold. Because and I kind of like chalked it up to like sometimes I have to be cold because I can't like I'll feel too much. But I don't know if
Right.
that makes sense.
No, absolutely. That's why I said, of course you feel
Yeah.
too much, but
It's
I
okay
repeat,
to have boundaries.
you look at somebody and you judge. That's your idea of like boundaries. That's not my idea of boundaries. What I'm saying to you is smiling and going up to the person being like, hey, hi, how are you?
Yeah.
And then, and I'm going to say, and I mean, this is for, again,
I see what
remember
you're saying.
everyone. Anything I'm saying to them,
Be for
it's for
everybody.
everyone. Okay? We really are mirror images of each other, not fully,
Yeah.
but we're different aspects of one another, right?
Yeah.
So when immediately, this is a lovely, I'm an integral psychologist also, by the way. So I have this trick that I tell all my patients to do. When you walk into a party, you go, "Phew, who's the person that you dislike the most? And you go to that person and you make that person your best friend. And you will learn more about yourself that way than you could possibly imagine. Because we're different aspects of one another.
Yeah.
Like beautiful diamonds,
Yeah.
not pieces of carbon.
Yeah, that's a neat
Okay.
lesson. Yeah. So
Thank
in
you.
other words, it's okay to approach. The boundaries happen after that. Like you can still engage, but then you
Correct. Then you could build
but you don't
those.
have to take it on.
Correct.
Right? It's a holistic
Break the
Exactly.
barrier.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, I
you so
guess my
much.
time is up. Thank you everyone for, coming here. And I hope that this served everyone. I know my time's up, but I still want to drum us out. Is that all right? Everybody close your eyes, put your feet on the ground, and breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. And as you hear the drum, imagine it's your heartbeat. And that heartbeat, it's not alone. It carries all of your ancestors' DNA within